Speaker, for giving me the opportunity, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I rise to support the motion which has been moved by my colleague, the Honorable Buyu. And Honorable Speaker, this matter is very serious. It's very serious that when I hear my colleague, Dr. Pukose, speak like we are here to joke, Honorable Speaker, it's very sad. Honorable Speaker, as one of the people who participated in these peaceful demonstrations, I want to say, Honorable Speaker, that the police decided to engage in genocide in this country. And Honorable Speaker, we know that the police serves the regime that is in power. The regime which is in power. What is out of
order, Leader of Majority?
Honorable Speaker, you know our standing orders are very clear, Honorable Speaker, on matters of statement of fact, Standing Order 87. And the member, if you can protect me from Honorable Tiende Amolo and ask him to hold his emotions and allow me to say what I'm saying, Senior Counsel. Honorable Speaker, I was saying the Honorable Member Samuel Atandi has said that the police engaged in genocide. Honorable Speaker, unless the member can substantiate what genocide is and how the police engage in genocide, and I think that is what the Honorable Speaker was telling us, to stop playing to the gallery and stop saying things that are emotive. So because when you say the police engage in genocide, I could also stand here and say someone else, and I don't want to mention any names, also engage in genocide. And I don't think the Honorable Speaker is going to help us. I think it's only fair that the Honorable Atandi either withdraws the matter of genocide or substantiates.
Honorable Atandi, I refer you to Standing Order 87, 1, 2, actually all the way to 6. Kindly be careful with your wordings. Genocide, you will have to substantiate. Yes. A genocide, you know how to define a genocide. You will either substantiate or you will withdraw.
Madam Speaker.
Order members, information is only to the member. Information, do you want to be informed, Honorable Atandi, by the Leader of Minority?
Madam Speaker, I have 5 minutes. I need to execute my point.
Well,
so I will ignore the Majority Leader because he's not making any point.
You cannot ignore.
Of 36, I'm going. It is 21 and Luos. Of 136, 70% are Luos. You can read.
Madam Speaker, Madam Speaker, I have a list. I have a list of the people who have died in these demonstrations killed by the police. And 90% of the people who have been killed are members of the Luo community. Do you want me to define genocide for you?
Order.
You want me to read for you the list of the people who have been killed?
Order.
The list I have here, 90% of the names of people who are killed are members of the Luo community. So what are you telling me?
Honorable Atandi, order members, Honorable Atandi, I want to confirm you have actually just been supplied by that paper right now before my eyes, and it doesn't matter, yes, but I will give guidance on this. Genocide, you know how it is defined in the Constitution and even in the dictionary. You will not use uncertified information on the floor of this House. We will need to know the source to be certified and to be tabled. Yes. So honorable members, order members, we will not waste this time surely, ping pong between that. Honorable members, Honorable Atandi, if you have a certified document, you know how to go about it. And it cannot be hearsay.
Madam.
What is out of order, Honorable Pukose?
Madam Speaker, Honorable Atandi has made a very serious allegation claiming that 90% are Luos, and I think that is wrong. It is profiling our community, which should not be, which I think is out of order, Madam Speaker. It should not be. We should not encourage profiling of our community. That is not right.
Madam Speaker,
Honorable Atandi has already said he doesn't want information. So continue, Honorable Atandi.
Madam Speaker, before I allow my leader to give information, I want to urge you, Madam Speaker, not to be partisan in this conversation. Because what you are doing to me is you are being partisan. You are encouraging Honorable Kose to stand on a useless point of order when you have given us guidelines that there is no need for us to use this useless point of orders.
Honorable Sandy, you will not cast aspersions to this chair. That one I will not allow. I will not allow. So kindly, you either table or you withdraw.
Madam Speaker, I want to give this chance to my leader to give me some information.
It is not up to you to give the leader the chance. Continue.
Okay. Okay, Madam Speaker, the point I was raising, Madam Speaker, is that the police serves every regime that comes into power. And the police that is shooting our people today is the same police that was serving the previous regimes. This regime, which is in power, got express instructions, and they gave the police express instructions to go out and shoot our people. And this was done after a meeting was allegedly held in State House, and a decision was made that the police must go out and discipline our people.
Order, members. What is out of order? Chairman, security. Hold on. Leader of minority, you said point of information, and the member on the floor said doesn't want your information. Point of order. Continue.
Madam Speaker, I think you already kind of made a ruling. One, that we cannot able to use unsatisfied documents here on the floor. Two, the honorable member must withdraw the word genocide before we move on, Madam Speaker. Yeah, because, Madam Speaker,
Where are those instructions?
I think the Speaker made it very clear when we, actually when we started, that we must able to handle this issue with a lot of decorum.
Do not debate, Honorable Tongo. Don't debate.
Fine, let the member withdraw.
Debate.
And we won't satisfy.
No, your time is up. Don't debate. Continue, Honorable Atandi.
Madam Speaker, thank you very much. So, Madam Speaker, let us not pretend that the police on their own can wake up and go and shoot people.
Honorable Atandi, are you able to table a certified document to the floor of this House on the numbers and the names?
I will.
If you are not able to, you will withdraw. Not read. Order, members.
Madam Speaker, give me a chance to make my point.
Not read.
Give me a chance to make my point, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, give me a chance to make my point. My point is very clear, Madam Speaker.
Honorable Atandi, we are in agreement. I am not gagging you. And the issue of contention is the issue of genocide. And there are two ways. You either table a certified list here on the floor of the House, or you withdraw. There are just two ways about it.
Madam Speaker, this list I want to table has been certified by Senior Counsel Otiende Amolo. So, the list is here. I can table. Let me table the list to you so that you can look at it.
Honorable Atandi, walk to the table. Walk to the table.
Give me that one, I read. Madam Speaker, having tabled the certified list of members of our community, Madam Speaker, having tabled the certified list of our members who are killed by the police, and I want to read them as follows.
Order.
Fatalities.
Order, Honorable Atandi. We will do this the right way. We are a house of record. In the 11th Parliament, the Speaker ruled very clearly, any document tabled here must have a letterhead of the source and must be stamped. And the list I have here, is a random list. It is a random list the way it is, and has only been signed by Honorable Otiende Amolo as we watch right now. So it is not admissible, and it is not my rules. Order. Order, members. Order, members. Order. Order, Honorable Mutuse, order Millie Odhiambo. We are not castigating the capacity of senior counsel, but this is not admissible and it will not be used in the House. Honorable Atandi, you will withdraw the word genocide and you will continue.
Madam Speaker.
You do not have to rise on your feet, Honorable Juliet. Order, Honorable Juliet. Order. Order. Honorable Atandi, we are waiting for you. Hold on.
Madam Speaker, I will not withdraw what I have said.
What is out of
what
order?
I will do, I'm allowed to.
What is out of order, Honorable Juliet?
Madam Speaker, this is a house of procedure, Madam Speaker. And as you have said very well here, that the document tabled by a member must have a letterhead and must be authenticated. Madam Speaker, let me ask you a question as the Speaker presiding over this. How do you expect the dead bodies to have letterheads? These are people who are dead. Where do you want them to get letterheads from? These are people who are already dead. Where do we get the letters from, Madam Speaker? These are dead people.
Order. Order, Honorable
Where do you get letters for dead people?
Order. 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 Order, Honorable Juliet. Order, Honorable Juliet. How did they write these names, if at all they are dead? Order, Honorable Juliet. Order. We have sources of statistics in this country. You don't have to be alive. You actually can be a part of statistic, even when you're not alive. So, Honorable Atandi, wind up. Withdraw that genocide.
Give me. Where's my microphone? Wacha niongee hapa. Give me the microphone. Madam Speaker, for the record, I will not withdraw what I have said. And I want to clarify, Madam Speaker, I want to clarify that the police decided to go to Kisumu, remove people from their houses and shoot them dead. And Busia, there's nothing I'm going to add about. I'm not going to withdraw. Madam Speaker, as I conclude,
Honorable Atandi.
Madam Speaker,
Order. What is your point of order, Leader of Majority?
Honorable Speaker, you know we are a house of rules. And maybe you could ask Honorable Atandi to take his seat so that we become orderly. Standing Order 107A. And just for the record, I may read for Honorable Atandi. On grossly disorderly conduct. A member conducts an act of gross disorderly conduct if the member A defies a ruling or direction of the Speaker or Chairperson of committees. Honorable Speaker, you have given a direct order asking the Honorable Atandi to either withdraw the use of the word genocide without substantiating and proceed with his speech. And he has categorically told you he shall not withdraw. Honorable Speaker, I want to ask Honorable Speaker that you take action on the Honorable Atandi, and in line with Standing Order number 108, the Honorable Samuel Atandi be named for defying a direct directive from the Chairperson. Because Honorable Speaker, if you allow this House to transact business this way, tomorrow I will allege that Junet has directed someone to shoot someone else and say all manner of unpalatable things without substantiating, and I chest thump here and say I will not withdraw. Honorable Speaker, we must protect the dignity of this debating chamber, Honorable Speaker.
You have made your point. I was reluctant to apply it because I think this house is meant for this kind of ventilation. But standing order 108 and 107 is very clear. Honorable Atandi, and Honorable Junet, you're totally out of order. Totally out of order. Totally out of order. Totally out of order.